Hello and welcome to Monday's literacy lesson. Now, our literacy lesson is going to be about our topic that we're learning for the next few weeks. Do you remember what it is? If not, don't worry, I've got some clues for you. So my first clue is our topic is about one of our 4 seasons. Do you remember what the 4 seasons are? So maybe we might be learning about summer, maybe we're learning about autumn, or maybe we're learning about one of the other seasons. Okay. This season, hopefully it would snow. And if it snows, you would get to make a snowman. And here's my snowman. Now, you might have made a snowman in the last weeks when it's been snowing. Did you put buttons onto your snowman? Did you give him a carrot nose? I bet your snowman looked wonderful. Now, my next clue is there are some animals to do with our season topic. Now, my first animal is black and white and it waddles. Do you know what it is? That's right, it's a penguin. That's it, and they love the ice and the snow. Now, my next clue is also an animal that loves the snow. And you might not be able to see this one because he's also white. He's quite a scary animal too. Have you got an idea what it might be? That's right, it's a polar bear. And here's my polar bear. And that's right, you've remembered our topic is all about winter. Okay, so today's literacy lesson is we're going to think about winter, okay, and we're going to think of some describing words we can use to describe what winter is like. So, our learning objective is to use a variety of words about a winter setting. Okay, so I have a picture of a winter setting ready, and here it is. There we go. Ooh, look at that. Makes you feel cold just looking at it, doesn't it? So what we're going to do is we're going to think of some words to describe that winter setting. Now, these words have got a very special name, okay, and we've mentioned these to you before, okay. Do you remember what we say describing words are? Can you remember? Have a think. Tell your grown-up if you can remember. Okay, so the words we're going to use today are adjectives. Okay, and adjectives are describing words that we use in our writing to make it a bit more exciting and to add detail to what we're writing about. Okay, so an adjective might be a colour, it might be a feeling. Okay, so we're going to think of some adjectives to describe our winter picture. Okay, so you can pause the video here and have a think and have a chat with your grown-up or your brother or your sister about what words, what adjectives you can think of to describe winter. Right, welcome back. So, what words did you come up with? I wonder if you came up with the same words I've got. So, I'm going to look at our winter picture and I'm going to have a think. Right, what do we think it would be like in that picture? Now, the first word I think we all have thought of is cold. Okay, so cold is a good adjective to describe the temperature. So we have a go at writing cold. So we've got k, o, old, cold. Okay, right. What other adjectives can we think of? Another adjective, which is a bit like cold, is chilly. So should we ever go writing chilly? So it's ch, I, ooh, e, chilly. Okay, so let's see. How do you write a ch? Can you remember? That's right. It's a curly k and a h. So there's our ch. And the next sound was I. And then a ooh. And in this word we need 2 of them. And we'll teach you why at another time. And then we've got E at the end. Now, we can write E at the end either using 2 E's, or if you've remembered from our phonics lesson, if you hear an E at the end of a word, we write it as a yeah, well remembered. Okay, so there's chilly. Okay, now what might that snow be like? What sounds might it make if you walk in it? I know on my walk the other week with my family, when I was walking on the snow, it was making a brilliant sound. And that sound was crunchy. That's crunchy. So we're going to have a go at crunchy. So we need crrr. So crrr. Oh, well done. You help me sound it out. Crun. Ch. Oh, we need to ch again. Do you remember it was a curly k and a h? So curly k and a h. Oh, and I hear that e at the end of the word again. Can you remember what we used to write e at the end of a word? That's right. It's a ya. So crunchy. So far we've got 3 fabulous adjectives to describe our winter picture. We've got cold, we've got chilly, and we've got crunchy to describe what it's like to walk on the snow. Okay, can you think of any other words? What else can we think of to describe our winter picture? Do you think it might be a little bit icy? Oh, ice is a good adjective to describe winter. So let's get right in icy. So we've got an I at the beginning, so that's an I on its own. And this one actually is a tricky word because we hear a s, but actually it's made by a curly k. Oh, and guess what you can hear at the end again? Ice e. We hear it e again. And how do we write the e at the end of a word? Yay! We use a ya. Very good. Well done. I'm seeing a theme here. There's lots of e's at the end of these words. Very good. Now, there might be plenty of other words. Some other words I've come up with are snow-y. There it is at the end of a word. Snowy. That's another adjective you might use. Or, I know this one happened to me when I was walking on the snow. It was a little bit slippery. That's right. There it is again. E, slippery. I nearly fell over. My family thought that was quite funny. Slippery. Ooh, now, when we looked out the window the other day at the snow, the sun was shining on it, and we thought, it looks a little bit glittery. Have you seen the snow when the sun is shining on it? And it does. It sparkles, and it's a little bit glittery. Or sparkly. We could use that one as well, but we've got glittery here. Look, so it's there it is again. E, glittery. There we go. And there's glittery. There we go. So that is a few adjectives, a few describing words that you could use for your winter picture. Okay, so that's what we would like you to do today. We want you to think about winter and think of what adjectives you could use to describe winter, okay? Use your phonics to sound that word out. And I wonder how many words, how many adjectives you will come up with. Will you think of 5? Will you think of 6? Will you even think of 10? Wow, that would be amazing. So, you need to keep these adjectives ready for tomorrow's literacy lesson, okay? So good luck, have fun, and describe your winter scenes. See you later. Bye.